Hello everyone, it's me, Milan. I'm back, this time with a rolling stock review. And this time, it's on the rare and discontinued red and rare and discontinued red express coaches. Yep. Now you're probably asking me, now you're probably going to ask me 3 questions. The first one is, Milan, how did you get them? 2, where did you get them? You're probably going to be asking me a few questions. The first question is, where? Milan, where did you get them? 2, how did you get them? And 3, how much were they? Well, I'll answer the first 2. 1, I got these at a flea market, and that goes along with how I got them. Second, they were only $10. Get this, $10 for both of these at a flea market. Yo, isn't that awesome? Only $10. I was hoping that they would be $5. Now that would be awesome. They would be only $5. But anyway, let's get on with this, shall we? Now I will say this. I have been searching I've been looking for these coaches for 3 years. And after like a long time search, I finally got them. I got these on Sunday at a flea market when I was with my dad and uncle. So we were poking around, and I saw this man with a little booth set up with his trains, both Lionel and I think a bit of Bachmann and Tycho, and get this, American Beauty passenger cars. If you don't know what that is, that's like a brand from like way back, maybe in the 80s and 90s. But it's like basically the 80s and 90s version of Bachmann trains, if you put it that way. Yeah, so I was poking around and I saw these. I asked him, no, and I was like, actually, I'll start out like this. No way! It's the Red Express coaches. I've been looking all over for these. That's exactly what I did. Now, let me just uncouple both of these. Much better. I asked him how much they were. He said both of these were $10. Like, they were 2 for $10. Now, that was a steal right there. I call that a big steal. And no, not a big steal. Sorry, let me just say that one more time. I call that a score for me. And they were in excellent condition. I couldn't find anything wrong. There were no parts missing. No parts were missing from them. They were perfect, just as they were if you first bought them online or in stores. Now, my big question is this. Why did Bachmann discontinue them? I mean, yeah, I get that they weren't making that many appearances in the series nowadays. Their last appearance was Season 10. Or maybe it was Season 11 was their last appearance. But I think that's the reason why they were discontinued, along with the tar tanker, the oil tanker, and a bunch of other rolling stock as well. Oh, and Gordon's Express coaches too. I actually have one of them. Now, these coaches made their first appearance in season 2 of Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends, and they have made frequent appearances throughout the series. And these are pretty cool. I mean, I liked how they were based on real BR Blood and Custard coaches. Or maybe it was Red and Cream or maybe it was the Red and Cream coaches. Those are like 2 different names for them. But I'm gonna go with the red express coaches because that's what they were. Because that's what they were originally called when they were sold. I think that's what they were originally called. So yeah, they are perfectly matched to the TV series models. They are awesome, and I'm not gonna lie, they look stunning. And they look dark in this. Actually, I think it's just the lighting. Because, actually, if you look at it, they look pretty dark in this light. They look kind of dark. I know this kind of looks dark on camera, but with my own eyes, they look like a maroon, like they look like just a red, just a shade of red. Like those. So yeah, Bachmann made these in 2004 and then released them in 2005. Yep, 2005. The same year Gordon and Henry were made. Excuse me for a second. I have to pop this little piece back inside. That was my fault. Ah, perfect. Okay. Son of a bitch. Ah. Excuse me for a sec. Actually, just look at the brake coach. Look at the brake coach for maybe a few minutes. While I get the composite coach's door fixed. Oh, come on. So, I'm sorry about if I'm taking too long on this. It's just, I don't know why these doors were put on. Probably just to make the model look good. Ah, okay, great. So yeah, the only difference between the composite and brake coach is the windows. I mean, on this side... Hang on. The only difference I could find between these two coaches is the windows. I mean, on this side, they're same, but when you flip it around the other side, when you turn it on the other side, those windows... Much better. The windows are a lot bigger. Especially if you look at the brake coach. So yeah, these were discontinued around like 2010 maybe. I really don't know what year these were discontinued. But I really don't understand one thing. What's with the doors? I mean, those were never seen in the TV series. Those were never seen at all in the TV series. Same thing with Gordon's express coaches. Actually, let me just show you. If you look at Gordon's express coach, these are basically the same, well, brake coach wise. In the TV series, Gordon's express coaches and these, they never had this door at all. It was never seen at all. Same thing with the back. So my question is, why did they put them on? I don't know, maybe they just thought they just decided to put them on because they look good and they wanted to look like actual BR blood and custard coaches. Actually, another thing I don't get is the brake coach. Look at it. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to mention this. This is dedicated to Terrencethetractor 525 and MikeD57s. Go subscribe to them because they are awesome. And Terrencethetractor 525 and MikeD57s. If you guys are watching this, you guys are awesome. I'll tell you that. You guys are just awesome. Anyway, back to this. My main problem is, why do they have these windows? They were never seen in the that was never seen. Those were never seen in the TV series at all. Post a comment if you want to know why. And because I actually want to know, because these were never seen in the TV series at all. So why did they put them on? Maybe they just wanted to make them look good. I think that could be my answer. Now, so let me get Gordon's Express coach. I don't have his composite coach. The only difference I can find is the color difference. That's the only difference I can find between the two. Other than that, they're pretty much the same. Same roofs, same wheels, same molding, but just different colors. And that's pretty cool. So yeah, okay, now here are the engines that will be pulling these. Edward will of course be pulling them. I don't have Henry, but although I might get him for Christmas. Let's see. I do have James, but he's at he's at my friend Twiggy BNSF's house. So he's being done, James is being, redone. The only characters that will pull these coaches are Edward, Duck, Donald, and Douglas. Oh, and Stepney as well. I may get Gordon and Henry, but those are just... I will eventually get Gordon and Henry. And Emily. I may get Emily, too. I might get Emily for Christmas. You never know. But, I'll just make a video of it, and, yeah. So, overall, I rate these coaches 10 out of 10. Well, the composite coach, I rate it 10 out of 10. The brake coach, 9 out of 10, mainly because it's just the back windows. So it's basically a 9 out of 10. So yeah, that's my review on the Express coaches. Hope you enjoyed it, and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you guys. Rate, comment, and subscribe. And Terrencethetractor 525 and MikeD57s, if you guys are watching this, I hope you've enjoyed it. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to you all. Goodbye.